I am their kinsman redeemer. I am the mediator. My blood was shed. I have become man, and I did this in order to get that church back again, the one I foresaw before the foundation of the world. I have purposed it, I spoke it would be there, and nobody was able to take it, but I went down and done it myself. I become kinfolks. And He takes the book. Hey, man. Oh, who's waiting there for me tonight? Who is that one church that's waiting there? What else could wait there for you? That kinsman redeemer. Oh, my. What a sublime statement of that. Now, He has a title deed to redemption. He has it in His hand. Mediation is done now. He has it in His hand. Remember, it's been in the hand of God all the time. But now, it's in the hand of the Lamb. Now, what? The title deed of redemption of all creation is in His hand. And He's come to claim it back for the human race. Not claim it back to angels, claim it back to the human, which it was given for. To make sons and daughters of God again. Bring it back to the Garden of Eden, everything that it was. The whole creation, the trees, the animal life, everything else. Oh, my, don't that make you feel good? I thought I was tired, but I'm not now. Sometimes I think I get too old to preach now. Go see something like that, and I think I'm a young man. It does something to you. For I know this, that there's someone there waiting for me. There's someone paid the price that I couldn't pay. That's right. He did it for me, John. Did it for you. He did it for the whole human race, and now He comes forth to claim His redemptive rights. Claim it for who? Not for Himself, for us. He's one of us. He's our kinfolks. Oh, my. He's my brother. He's my Savior. He's my God. He's my kinsman redeemer. He's all. For what was I without Him? Or what could it be without Him? So see, He's my all. And He's standing there as our kinfolks. And now He's been interceding for us up to this time, and now He comes forth and takes the book of redemption to claim His rights of what He did for us. That died, Jesus said, He that believeth on me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. Whosoever liveth and believeth me shall never die. He that eats my flesh and drinks my blood has everlasting life, and I'll raise him up at the last day. No matter if he falls asleep in the first watch, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh, wherever he falls asleep, what will happen? The trumpet of God shall sound. That last trump will blast forth the same time that the last angel is giving his message and the last seal is open. That last trumpet will sound, and the Redeemer comes forth to take His redeemed possession. His church, blood washed. Now, the whole creation lays in His hand now, on which the whole plan of redemption is sealed by 7 mysterious seals in this book that He took. Now what? And He alone can reveal it to whomsoever He will. He's got it in His hand, see. Now He promised it would be at that time. Now, for it is sealed by 7 seals of mystery, the book of redemption. Now what? As now, friends, I told you to go, it's at 8:30, but I've thrown over 3 or 4 pages here to get to this, so I've already after 9, so that you can get back tomorrow. But now in this 7-fold book of seals of redemption, that the Lamb took within Himself was the only one who could do it, and He took it from the right hand of Him that sat upon the throne, now to claim His redemptive, to claim His rights, to claim for me and you what He redeemed us from to. See? Back to everything that Adam lost in the Garden of Eden, He has redeemed us back to that. Now with the Lamb, with the book in His hands, we are ready to ask His grace and mercy upon us to open these 7-sealed book to us. and let us look past the curtain of time. Just a little bit. Oh, my. Notice, when he took the book, the title, deed, sealed. Just get that in your mind now. And broke the seals of the mystery to reveal them, to bring them to His, see, all of His redeemed subjects. Now, when we hit this in the seals, we're going to go back there and see them souls on the altar crying, Lord, how long? How long? And here He is as a mediator on the altar just a little longer until there's more has to suffer like you. But now He comes from here at this last seal. He's no more mediator. He's king now. And what does He do? If He's a king, He has to have subjects. And His subjects is them that He has redeemed. And they cannot come before Him until He takes the rights of redemption. And now He walks forth from a mediator. Where death put us in the grave, He comes forth with the rights. Amen. And even those who are alive and remain till His coming will not hinder them which are asleep. For the trumpet of God shall sound at that last trumpet when the last seal is broken, when the seventh angel is given his message. The last trumpet shall sound, and the dead in Christ shall rise, and we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with Him to meet Him in the air. He claims, He's come forth now to claim His possession. Watch, look at this. Broke the seals, revealed the mysteries. Reveal them where? To the last church age, the only one that's living. The rest of them sleeping. He said if He comes to the first watch, second watch, third watch, on down to the seventh watch. In the seventh watch there went out a command or call. Behold, the bridegroom cometh. And when they did, the sleeping virgin, phenomenal churches, said, I believe I like to have that Holy Ghost. Have you noticed the Presbyterians and Episcopalians? Did you hear my message in Phoenix to them? Man, who stand up there in the voice of there and saying, well, what's the matter with this author? Saying, Holy Father so-and-so. When the Bible said, call no man Father. Amen. See? They're sleeping with them. That's the reason. But when they come forth and say, yeah, we believe. A woman just called up another woman and said, I'm Episcopalian. Said, I spoke in tongues the other day. I believe I received the Holy Ghost. But don't tell nobody. I doubt that very much. You might have spoke with tongues, but you set a man on fire. How does he go to set still? Can't do it. Could you imagine Peter and James and John? And I'm up in the upper room saying, we got the Holy Ghost now, but they be very sticky spirit. Well, there are through windows, doors, and everything. They went out into the street, acting like a bunch of drunks. That's the real Holy Ghost. But you see, that sleeping virgin ain't receiving nothing anyhow. That's right. And remember, while they went to try to buy oil, remember the Scriptures doesn't say they got it. But while they were out trying to buy it, there come a sound. What happened? All those virgins that slept rose and trimmed their lamps and went into the supper. Is that right? And the rest was left for the tribulation period. Right. Weeping, wailing, and gnashing of teeth. That's the church. Not the bride. The church. The bride went in. There's a whole difference between the church and the bride. Yes, sir. Went into the wedding supper. Oh, notice, Lord. The seals was broke. Why? In the last church age, to reveal these truths. Why? The Lamb broke the seals and revealed them to His church in order to collect His subjects for His kingdom. His bride. See? Oh, my. He wants to bring His subjects to Him now. What is it? Out of the dust of the earth. Out of the bottom of the sea. Out of the pits. Out of everywhere they were placed. Out of the regions of the dark. Out of paradise. Wherever they may be, He'll call. And they'll answer. Amen. Hallelujah. Glory. He'll call, and they'll answer. He come to get His subjects. He revealed His secrets, and they saw it. And time is no more at that time. Time has run out. It's finished. All right. He leaves the throne to be an intercessor as a slain lamb, to be a lion king, to bring the world to judgment who has rejected His message. He's not a mediator. Remember the Old Testament teaching now, as we hurry. When the blood went off the mercy seat, what was it? Judgment seat. And when the Lamb slain walked forward from eternity out of the Father's throne and took His right, it was a judgment seat. Then He become not a lamb, but a lion. King. And He calls for His queen to come stand by His side. Know ye not the saints shall judge the earth? Daniel said the judgment was set, and the books were opened, and 10,000 times 10,000 of thousands ministered to Him, King and Queen. And then another book is opened, which is the book of life. That's for the church. And the Queen and the King stood there. It's a cowboy's meditation. So last night as I laid on the prairie, I gazed to the stars in the sky. And I wondered if ever a cowboy could drift to that sweet by and by. There's a road to that bright, happy region, but it's dim there, a trail, so they say. But the broad one that leads to perdition is posted and blazed all the way. They speak of another great owner. He's speaking in the terms of His Cadillac. If he's ever in a roundup, you can see it plain. They speak of another great owner, and He's never overstocked, so they say. He'll always make room for a sinner that'll drift on that straight and narrow way. They say He will never forsake you, and He knows every action and look. For safety, we'd better get branded, have our name on His great tally book. For they say there will be a great roundup, when cowboys like dogies will stand, to be marked by the riders of judgment and prophets and seers, that's posted in those every brand. There's ever in a roundup. See the boss stand out there in the riders, and milling in their herd of cattle. He'll see his own brand go by, and he'll motion to the boss, and the boss will sit and give him a nod. His pony runs right in around this milling, cropping bunch of horns like that, and cut his own cows out. See? They say there will be a great roundup, and cowboys like dogies will stand. That will be marked by the riders of judgment. It's posted in those every brand. So he said, I guess I will be a stray yearling, just a man that's condemned to die, unbranded. He to make soup out of him. That will be cut in the bunch with the rustics when the boss of those riders come by. See who it is? The boss of the riders. That's the Lamb. To the 7 messengers who's posted and knows every brand. Notice, here He comes. Leaves the throne as an intercessor, as a slain lamb to become a lion, king, to bring the whole world into judgment that's rejected. Our kinsman redeemer then is king over all. Why? He's got the title deed of redemption. It all lays within His hand. I'm glad I know Him. Then claims His inheritance. That's the church. The bride. He claims it. What does He do then? He disposes of His contestant, Satan. He throws him into a lake of fire with all those who were inspired by Satan to reject His word of redemption. He's king now. Mercy's still on the throne. Don't you reject His offer. The riders know just who you are. And now His contestant, who's giving trouble for 2,000 years, claiming I can do with them what I want to. I still have them. They're mine. They forfeit the title back there, but He's the kinsman redeemer. He said, He's back there making intercessions now, but someday He said, I'll put them in the grave. But He told the church, I'll bring you out. But first I've got to be an intercessor. Now He comes forth, steps out from eternity back under, off of the throne of the Father, where He said as an intercessor, now He comes to be king. To rule all nations with a rod of iron. Judgment is set. Oh, brother, our kinsman redeemer holds it all. That's right. Yes, sir. What does He do? He calls that contestant's hand, Satan. They're mine now. I've raised them up from the grave. And He takes all the liars and the perverters of the Word and all like that with Satan and destroys them in the lake of fire. She's all over now. Throws them in a lake of fire. Oh, my. You know what? I want to say something here before we close. And then we'll hurry. Notice, we're down now to the 7th verse. But from the 8th verse to the 14th, I want you to notice what takes place. All that was in heaven and all that was in the earth. Just listen to this. Let me just read it. I'll read it better if I just read it out of the book. With the 7th verse. See? And watch the 6th verse. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, as it had been slain, having 7 heads, 7 horns, and 7 eyes. We just explained, which are the 7 spirits of God sent forth to all the earth. See, 7 church ages. The 7 messengers that kept that fire burning. See? All right. And He came, the Lamb, and took the book out of the right hand of Him that sat upon the throne. Sat upon the throne. Now watch. And when He done that, watch what's taking place. You talk about a jubilee. This is exactly the breaking of them seals take place. We're getting a half hour of silence. Just after this. Watch this. And we finish this up next Sunday night right here. And listen close now. Are you ready? Say amen. Amen. Listen close what took place. When He had did this, when all creation was groaning, no one knew what to do. And John was weeping. Here comes the Lamb. Walked over, and this book was in the hands of the original owner. Because man had fell and lost it. And no man was able to take it anymore, to redeem the earth. No priest, pope, nothing, as I said. But the Lamb come up. No Mary, no saint this or saint that. The Lamb come up, bloody, slain, and took the book out of the right hand of Him, and sat up on the throne. And when they seen there was a Redeemer, and all the souls on the altar, when the angels, when the elders, when everything seen it, when this is done, it lays in the future. He's a mediator, but He's coming to this. Watch. And when He had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden